Salah, Psalms 190. Blessed and define the way who walk love, love. Blessed are those who keep his testimony, keeping the word hard. They also do not have iniquities, but they walk in his way. You are their commandments, keep his precepts, delight gently, hold that my way was static, keep your statutes. Then I'll not be ashamed when I look in your commandments. I'll praise you with my righteous one when I learn your righteous judgment. I'll keep your statutes, so do not forsake me utterly. How can a man cleanse his way? By taking it according to your word? With my word I sought you, whole let me wander from your commandments. Your word I had among the ram against you. Blessed are you, O Lord, teach me your statutes. With my lips I declare all your judgment with your mouth. I rejoice in the way of your testimonies as much as in all riches. I meditate on your precepts and contemplate your word. I delight myself which I love. Deal bountifully with your servant that I may live and keep your word. Open my eyes that I may see wonder things from your law. I am a stranger in the earth, do not hide your commandments from me. My soul breaks with longing for a judgment at all time. You rebuke the proud and the cause to stray from your commandments. Princes also sit and speak against me, but your servant meditates on his statutes. Your testimony are my delight and my consider. My soul breaks with longing for a judgment at all time. You rebuke the proud and the cause to stray from your commandments. Stare from your commandments. I declared my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your statutes, make me understand way of your precepts. So shall I meditate on your wonderful works. My soul melts from heaven and strengthen me according to your work. Uh, uh, Remove from me the way of lying and grant me a law graciously. I have chosen the way of truth, and your judgment you have laid before me. I cling to your testimonies, O Lord. Do not put me into the shame. I will run the course of your commandments, for you delight my heart. Uh, Teach me all the way of your statutes, and I shall keep it to the end. Give me understanding, and I shall keep your law, and I shall observe it with my whole heart. Make me walk in the path of your commandments, for I delight in it. Incline my heart to your testimonies and not to covetous. Turn away my eyes from looking at wondrous things and revive me in your way. Establish your word to your servant who is devoted to fearing you. Turn away my reproach which I died for, your judgments are good. Behold, I long for your precepts and revive me in your righteousness. Let your mercy come also to me, O Lord. Let your mercy come also to me, O Lord, salvation according to your word. I have an answer for him who reproached me, for I trust in your word. And take not the word entirely out of my mouth, for I hoped in your ordinance. And take so shall I keep your law continually forever and ever, and I'll walk at liberty, for I seek your precepts. I will also speak of your testimonies also before kings, and I'll not be ashamed. And I delight myself in your commandments which I love. My hands also lift up to your commandments which I love, and I meditate on your statutes. Remember the word to your servant upon which you have caused me to hope. This is my comfort, affliction, for you have given me life. The proud have great decision, yet turn aside from your law. I have remember the word. Remember your judgments. Remember your judgments of old, O Lord, and comfort myself. Indignation has taken hold of me because of the wicked who forsake your law. The earth, O Lord, is full of mercy. Teach me your statutes. You have dealt well with your servant, O Lord, according to your word. Teach me good judgments and knowledge. Teach me good judgment and knowledge, for I believe in your commandments. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now I would keep your word with my whole heart. You are good and do good. Teach me your statutes. The proud have forget a lie against me, but your servant meditates on your statutes. Their heart is fat as grapes, but I delight in your law. It is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I may learn your statutes. The law of your mouth is better to me than thousands of coins of gold and silver. Your hands have made me and fashioned me. Give me understanding, and I shall learn your commandments. Those who fear you will be glad, but when they see me, because I have hoped in your word, and take. I know all of your judgments are right, that in faithfulness you have afflicted me. Let I pray merciful kindness according to your word to your servant. Let your thunder mercy come also to me, O Lord, and I shall live. For your law is my delight. Let the proud be ashamed, for they cheated me wrongfully in falsehood, but I'll meditate in your statutes. Those who fear you turn to me, those who know your testimonies. Let my heart be blameless regarding your statutes. that I may know, that I may be ashamed. My soul faints for a salvation, but I hope in your word. My eyes fail from searching your word, saying, when will you comfort me? For I have become like a windskin smoke, yet I do not forget your statutes. How many are the days of your servant? When will you execute judgment on those who persecute me? The proud had done pits for me, which is not according to your word. Your commandments are faithful. They persecute me wrongfully. Help me. They almost made me end of the earth, but I did not delay to but I did not forsake your precepts. Revive me according to your loving kindness. Revive me according to your loving kindness, so that I may keep your testimonies of your mouth. Forever your word is settled in heaven. Your faithfulness endures all generation, and it abides. They continue this day to your ordinance, for all are your servant. Unless your law and be my delight, I would then punish in my affliction. I'll never forget your precepts, for by them you have given me life. I am yours, save me, and I have sought your precepts. The wicked have waited for me to destroy me, but I consider your testimonies. I have seen consummation of my perfection, but your commandments are exceedingly bold. Oh, how I love your law! It is my meditation all the day. You threw away all the you threw away all the commandments of make me wiser than your enemies, for they are ever with me. I have more understanding than your teachers, for they are my meditation of my testimony. I have more understanding than your ancients, more than your ancients, because I keep your precepts. I have rested my feet from every way, that I may keep your word, and departed from your judgment, for you yourself have taught me. How sweet are your words to my taste, sweeter than honey to my mouth. Through your precepts I gain more understanding, therefore I hate every false way. Your word is a lamp to my feet and light to my path. I have sworn and confirmed that I will keep your righteousness judgment. I am afflicted very much. All are revive me according to your judgments. I am except I pray of free will offerings of your mouth, that I may keep your righteousness judgment. My life is continually in my hand, yet I do not forget your judgments. The wicked have laid a snare for me, which I have not stayed, for a precepts. Your testimony are rejoicing of my, your testimony I have taken as a heritage forever, for they are rejoicing of my heart. I incline my heart to perform your statutes forever to the very end. I hate double mind, but I love you alone. You are my hiding place and my shield, but I hope in your word. Depart from me, you evildoers, for I will keep your commandments of my God. Uphold me according to your word, that I may live and do not ashamed of my hope. Hold me up, and I shall be safe, and I shall observe your statutes. You reject all those who stray for your statutes, for their deceit is falsehood. You put away all the wicked of the earth like dross. Therefore I love you alone. My flesh trembles of fear of you. I am afraid of your judgments. I have done justice and righteousness. Do not leave me to oppressors. I have done. Be surety to your servant for good, and do not let the proud oppressors name. My eyes fail from seeking your word and your righteousness. Your righteousness word. Deal with your servant according to your mercy, and teach me your statutes. I am your servant. Give me understanding, that I may know your testimonies. It is time for you to act all out, for they are regarded your law as void. Therefore I love your precepts more than gold, yes, finer than gold. Therefore, considering all things, I consider to be right, and I hate every false way. Your testimony are wonderful. Therefore, your servant loves it. The entrance of your word gives light, it gives understanding to the simple. I opened my mouth and panted for a long time for your commandments. Look upon me and be merciful to me as your custom towards those who love your name. Direct my steps by your words and let iniquity have dominion over me. Redeem me from operations of men. Let I may keep your statutes. Make your face shine upon your servant and teach me your statutes. The rivers of your water run down from my eyes because men do not keep your precepts. Righteousness are you, O Lord, and upright are your judgments. Your testimony which are commanded are righteous and very faithful. My zeal I custom because your enemies forget your word. Your word is very pure. Your word is very pure. Therefore, your servant loves it. Your word is very pure. Your word is very. I'm small and despise, yet I do not forget your yet I do not forget your law. Your righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and your law is truth. Trouble and anguish have overtaken me, because yet your commandments are my delight. Righteousness of your testimony is everlasting. Give me understanding, and I shall live. I cry out to you with my whole heart. Hear me, O Lord, and I shall keep your statutes. Here I cry out to you with save me, O Lord, and I will keep your testimonies. I raise before the dawning of the morning, and I cry for help, hope in your word. My eyes fail from my eyes are awake through the night watches, that I may meditate on your statutes. Hear my voice according to your loving kindness. O Lord, revive me according to your justice. They drew near who follow the wicked are far from your law. You are near, O Lord, and all your commandments are truth. Considering all things, you have founded them forever. Consider my affliction and deliver me. For I do not forget your law. Plead my cause and redeem me, revive me according to your word. Salvation is far from the wicked, for they do not seek your servant. For I will keep your for I will meditate on your statutes. Great are your thunder mercy. Great are your thunder mercy, O Lord, and revive me according to your judgments. Many are my persecutors and enemies, yet I do not turn from your testimonies. I see the teachers and I am disgusted because they do not keep your word. Consider how I love your law. Revive me according to your loving kindness. The entreaty of your word is truth, and every one of your righteous judgment endures forever. Princes rescued me without a cause, but your heart stands away of your word. I rejoice your word as one who finds treasure. I hate and abhor lying, but I love you alone. 7 times. 7 times a day. 7 times a day I praise you because of your righteousness judgment. Great peace, those who love your law. Nothing causes them to stumble. I hope in your salvation, O Lord, and I will keep your commandments. My soul keeps your testimonies, and I love them exceedingly. I will keep your precepts and testimonies, for all are your ways, and and before you. Let Let my cry come before you all. Let my cry come before you. Revive me, give me understanding according to your word. Let my supplication come before you, all Lord. Let my supplication come before you, all Lord. Deliver me according to your word. My lips shall utter praise you and teach me your statutes. My tongue shall speak of your word. My tongue shall speak of your word for all your commandments are righteousness. Let your hand become my help because I have chosen your precepts. I have longed for your salvation. I have longed your salvation, oh Lord. And your law is my delight. Let my soul and live, and you shall praise him, and you shall praise and you shall praise you, and let your judgments help me. I have gone astray like a lost sheep, but I have gone astray like a lost sheep. I have gone astray. Seek your servant, for I do not keep your commandments. Thank you.